This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today. Taking on last season's national champions, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Broomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense
Looking for a gap. It's Powell. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Same tailback, another carry. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
To throw, it's Wilson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Escapes the pocket. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of his quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks free in the clear. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Eagles.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Grabbed by the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. The first down and still motoring. They bring it down. The Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Wilson. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that. time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he released it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's talking about the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Powell. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Wilson. Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's third and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Fields. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. That's reeled in. It's Clark. The big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Using his legs, it's Fields. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Oh, a reverse. And they'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Going toward the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. It's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Grab behind the line, it's Fields. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
23, and the offense will take over. First and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, trying to create space, trying to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw. It's Wilson. That's caught. It's Powell.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Quarterback keeps the football. And that run produces a decent gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
At the 35-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
First down for the offense.
Here comes a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Second down.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looks right for a quick completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. Fights through the tackler.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the 2nd half.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here on 1st down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Pressure is coming. And he's hit just before the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes off 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. QB bootlegs here. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Close to the tight end. Catch made, a lot of space now. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. Well, the defense knows it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Trying to run. It's Fields. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Gonna run it. It's Powell. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Strong defense there. They stuffed the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Puck over the middle. It's Powell. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards. He'll lose 10 yards there. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Great move in the open field. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
That's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense going with the hurry up. Using his legs here. He shreds the tackle. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Press it run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Wilson. Caught near the sticks. It's Powell. They break him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter of play. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up third down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
It's a quick grab. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Man tackled after a small pickup there. Okay, it's third down after that run. They're going to run the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks an open space.
The returner is tackled down at the 43, and the offense will take over. First and 10.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Quick throw to the left. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Wilson. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now a carry here for the fullback. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Hands off to the fullback. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They pressure it and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal after that loss. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Third down and goal for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Launching one to the end zone. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. No way to run up the middle.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Pitch play to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. Way too much speed on that play.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the offense will take over.
On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
He's brought down at the 21-yard line. Brings up third down.
Third down coming up after that running play. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Scanning the field, it's Wilson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's going to be fourth down and inches.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple of minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Fourth down catch to the right. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Fourth down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
Pitches to the back. Has the first down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
The defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game has started to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
He escapes the pocket.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Looking for some space. It's Fields. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. It's almost a special game when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up to the semifinal collision. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. To throw, it's Schultz. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On the run, it's Blue. Picks up the burst, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Blue. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
He'll toss it to the back. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Scarlet Knights looking to run some tempo here.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Schultz. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. is the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Trying to find room. It's blue. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And it's a bunch formation. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Inside the 25. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Oh, would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Schultz. But quickly, defense defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the Scarlet Knights will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The sure hands, it's Cooper. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Williams. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle finally made, even at the 13-yard line.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third down, out of the shotgun. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. And the runner takes off to his right.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Now it's second down here. And they'll give it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All pressure on a playoff game, you don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. The Scarlet Knights will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Hands off to the left. First down, looking for more now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To the air, it's Schultz. A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Bringing pressure. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This pass is caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it here. And they pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 25.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
That's a nice play. It'll set them up 1st down now at the 12. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. In the red area, it's Williams. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to throw. It's Williams. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. It's past the 35. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the 3rd quarter going. We get the 2nd half started with a running play. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO. Looking to pass. It's Williams.
quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. Who makes the grab? They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's looking to scramble. And tackled there by the defense.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw. It's Schultz. Oh, nearly picked off on a dangerous pass attempt there. Couldn't quite bring it in, but it brings up 3rd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A short completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup here, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Catch made over the middle. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Now he's bringing it back. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And there's the handoff. Runs through the defender.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Throwing off play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Schultz. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Crucial third down play right here. Keeps it on the draw. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Scarlet Knights will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Williams. Grab near the sticks, it's Larson. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and it's... They give up the first down, so the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Looking for a receiver. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
And the extra point is missed.
That keeps the score. Notre Dame 23, Rutgers 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking for some space. It's Blue. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And they've got the return corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Finds his man, it's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. gun now on third down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And it got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he finds his tight end for the catch. It's good for 1st down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in the game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to...
spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And the Hawkeyes will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Benjamin. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will get the ball first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Scarlet Knights can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
The Scarlet Knights are flying down the field. Here's the handoff.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Campbell. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. So Iowa's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The play action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From inside the 40 and the 37, it's first down. He'll move the tight end. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Finds his man down the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his...
Touchdown, Hawkeyes!